Hey guys and girls, it is going to be a great week of training. So, what do we have in store for you? We are in week 3 of 4 with our strength cycle. It's a linear progression program. So, basically, we just want you to go just a little bit heavier than last week, and that is primarily on Monday and Friday. So, as you can see, we're hitting the snatch again, 5 by 1. We're going to try to get you up to about 85% this week, okay? Baby steps. If you don't know your percentage, right now you're basically using this training session as something to continually help with your movement patterns. Not really necessarily concerned about the weight, but concerned about focusing on technique, technique, technique. So that's what the coaches are there for. That's what we're here for. So if you need some help on that, then make sure that you're getting the proper attention that you deserve. Once you get through your snatch, we're doing another session of front squat. So it's a pause front squat, tempo work. Tempo work is awesome for continually helping your mobility, and especially on a front squat, you're getting a lot of quads involved with the front squat. So when we have you pause for a second in the bottom position, this is going to continually help you try to push your knees out, open up your hip capsules, get your elbows high, get that barbell in the front rack position. You're doing 4 by 2 reps at 80% this week with a 1 second pause on the bottom. I want you to really emphasize on that 1 second pause. A lot of people don't know what 1 second is until you're sitting on the bottom of a front squat in a pause. It takes forever. So count it out loud. 1 Mississippi. Give yourself a little time. Wait a little longer than 1 second. Then stand up. And you don't want to stand up slow. You want to try to stand up as fast as possible. So even if you're not really going that fast, you're focusing on, in your mind, you're trying to really focus on speed, which equates into strength. Dynamic. Conditioning. I know it's a 12-minute EMOM. So listen, in a perfect world, you're going to hit 12 wall balls in that 1 minute. So if you nail those 12 wall balls real fast in, say, 15 seconds, you get a 45-second break, okay? So level 1 is 30 pounds, 20 pounds. Level 2 is 20 and 14. Level 3 is 14 and 10. The whole idea with the EMOM is, again, really focusing on efficiency and your technique, okay? Keep driving that word at you, but it really makes a lot of, it definitely will make you a much better athlete, or just really start helping you develop certain muscle groups that you're not getting enough work on. So full range of motion is important. As you can see, extra credit, you're going to walk over and on your own grab a kettlebell, 100 Russian swings for time. Go a little heavier, 70 or 53. This is a great grip strength workout and conditioning. On the kettlebell swing, focus on the hip. Focus on hinging, not squatting. You're not supposed to be squatting on these. Going into Tuesday, skill work. Strict pull-ups, 3 by max reps. Little YouTube video there. Strict means no kipping. If you are a little bit more advanced and you want to take this time to focus on bar muscle ups or even ring muscle ups, go for it. But you know, strict muscle ups are very important. And if you're not able to get a strict muscle up, you can do one of two things. You can use a band for assistance. But what I really like to do is get up on a box, jump up there so your chin is over the bar, and try to do the negative rep. Try to come down very, very slow, the eccentric movement, and that is going to help you develop strength to help you get your pull-ups. That is a great progression. Or we are one of the few training facilities that has a cable lat pull down. Go over there and get on that sucker and put some weight on the bar and pull that thing down like mimic you're doing a pull-up, and do like 3 sets of 10. Going into conditioning, we're going to do a part A, part B. Let's see, conditioning, 15-minute AMRAP. This is, I think, something like a open workout. So you're going to do for level 3, 55 double unders, 7 bar muscle ups. Watch the tear. Watch the tears on the hand, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys and girls, some of you girls and guys can crush these bar muscle ups, but you got to make sure your hands are protected because you will rip. And then 7-calorie row. You're going to go through that triplet as many times as you can in 15 minutes. Level 2, we're going to get you 35 double unders, 7 chest to bar pull-ups, 7-calorie row. Level 1 is a 15 double unders, 7 pull-ups, 7-calorie row. If you're just getting your double unders, count your misses as a rep. So I don't want you to be taking 5 minutes to get 15 double unders. It just doesn't make any sense. So 15 attempts, man. If you miss 15 times, move on to your pull-ups and then your row. On your pull-ups, if you're able to do regular pull-ups, awesome. If you're not, do ring rows, okay? Everything is able to be scaled or modified. Rest exactly 5 minutes, then, it's a big question, man. Is then a THEN or AN? We're going to go with AN this week. Then we're going to do a 10-minute AMRAP, row 250 meters, which should literally take you a minute, 10 floor press. If you want to use a bench, that's fine. I just want to make sure that nobody gets stuck with the weight on their neck. So please, guys and girls, pay attention. Help each other. So it's a 10-minute AMRAP of a couplet, which is 2 movements. Triplet up here, 3 movements. Couplet down here, 2 movements. 135, 95 L3, 95, 65 L2, 65, 45 L1. Extra credit, 5-minute EMOM, 2 rope climbs every minute on a minute for 5 minutes. You beastie boys and beastie girls out there, if you're able to do legless, man, go for it, okay? Because if you're going to be a competitor, if you're training for a competition, legless rope climbs will come up. A good idea is to sit your butt on the floor and basically start from that position by bringing your legs in that L position and doing legless rope climbs. Very good for you. Here's the Wednesday conditioning session, which everybody always seems to look out for. I hope people listen to this because that way you'll understand this workout. It's a 48-minute AMRAP, okay? You are going to do a barbell complex in that AMRAP. So what you're going to do is start off, clock is at 0. You're going to do the complex. 5 deadlifts. By the way, it's unbroken. So once you start, you can only tap and go on the deadlifts, and the bar does not hit the ground until you're finished with the entire 20-rep complex. 3, 2, 1, go. Clock's at 0. 5 deadlifts, then 5 power cleans, then 5 front squats, then 5 shoulder to overhead. Shoulder to overhead means you can either strict press, you can push press, or you can push jerk, or you can split jerk and bring your feet back together. Whatever you want to do, okay? Once you're done with that complex, drop the bar, get on the bike. Because your score is calories, guys and girls. So at 0, you start at the barbell complex, and then every 8 minutes, you're going to stop what you're doing on the bike, get off and hit the barbell complex, and once you're through with it, get back on the bike. Hope everybody understands. So you're going to hit it at 0, you're going to hit it at 8 minutes, you're going to hit it at 16 minutes. You're going to hit it at 24 minutes. You're going to hit it at 32 minutes. You're going to hit it at 40 minutes. And then that's it. You are not going to hit it at 48 minutes because the workout is over. So you're going to finish on the bike. Let's just say it takes you a minute to do this complex. That means clock starts. You do the complex. By the time you get on the bike, it's at 1 minute. Well, guess what? You have 7 minutes on the bike to try to rack up as many calories as you can. As you continually go, it's going to get a little longer and longer, especially if you're L1 or L2. L1 is 135 and 95. L2 is 95 and 65. L3 is 65 and 45. There's a strategy to this. If you're crushing through that barbell complex, guess what? You're going to be useless when you get back to the bike. So you have to pace it just enough to whereas you're going to have a little gas in your tank. Of course, you're going to get tired when you get back on the bike, so you're going to start off slow, but you're going to start working. Just remember, man, you can rest at any time, but the bar can't be on the ground. But you also got to remember, if you're doing the power cleans and you rest in the front rack position, time under tension, man, it's like a fuse burning. You're holding that weight on you. It starts to fatigue you. Keep that in mind. So you want to try to go through it relatively fast, but at the same time, pace it enough to whereas you're not going to be totally smoked by the time you get done with it. Or you might want to do that and just rest on the bike. Everybody's different. Thursday skill, toe to bar, strict toe to bar, okay? 3 by max reps. There's a little video there, Dusty Highland. Really good dude. So if you're not doing strict toe to bar, that's fine. Try to do hanging knee raise, whatever. Anything that's going to work the midline area. Conditioning. I'm going to warn everybody, this is going to be a horrible, horrible workout. The run ain't so bad. Okay, you got time. We're probably going to put a cap on this workout. I think 30 minutes, maybe 35. You get to run 400 meters. When you get back, you have to do 100 push press. That's right, 100. All right? Be careful. Break it up. 10 reps at a time. Drop the bar. Pick it up 10 reps at a time. Do not try to do these with big sets. You are going to smoke your triceps and your shoulders. Don't be afraid to go a little lighter. There's nothing wrong with going lighter. It is push press, guys, not push jerk. So you're basically able to drive it up, but I want to try to get a lot of upper body involved in this. You are going to be very sore off of this. So if you don't want to get super sore, even though you're an animal, you can just do half. You can break it down to 50, 35, 25. I don't care. If you're not training on Friday, then whatever, but if you're going to train on Friday and you don't want to mess up your Friday session, modify this. I know some of you guys get really competitive and you push each other. That can be good and bad. Extra credit, 10-minute recovery row. That basically means you're going to get on a rower at a conversational piece and just kind of flush your body out at the end, okay? Friday, strength. Again, clean, 5x1. We're going up to 85%, okay? Back squat, 4x2 at 80%. So you're going a little bit heavier than last week. Conditioning is a great workout. A little heavier for the L1. So it's pretty much the chief. So it's a 3-minute AMRAP. 3 power cleans, 185, 135 at L1, 135, 95, which is RX, L2, and then 95, 65, L3. 6 push-ups. Really want to see those hands come off the ground on the push-ups, or at least make sure you're going all the way down, chest and I'm a big fan of chest and hips and quads and knees. I'm a big fan of everything touching the floor. Some people are like, oh no, only your chest. Yeah, they're hard too, but I like to see everything touching the floor on the bottom. More importantly, I like to see a good, solid lockout. I like to keep my elbows in tight when I do push-ups. So you're working a little bit more triceps, but you get that spring off the ground. It's only 6. 9 air squats. Air squats, make sure you guys and girls are standing all the way up at the top. Okay? You're going to rest a minute after this AMRAP, and then you're going to pick up where you left off and do another 3-minute AMRAP. Okay? So it's basically a 6-minute workout with a 1-minute rest. Ab wheel, the evil ab wheel. I don't know if you know what that is. It's that thing with the little wheel. 1x25 reps. I wouldn't do more than that because this thing is going to get you smoked. That's pretty much it. I hope everybody has a great training week. Any questions, just go ahead and post on the bottom.